How do you guide unmotivated people? Listen, I have my own shares of experience of dealing with many different people, and one of those people is what I call unmotivated people. Now, how do I guide unmotivated people? So here's the reality. With one highly motivated, one highly disciplined, one highly driven individual that you are able to find comes along with probably 15 to 20 unmotivated, undriven, unambitious, undisciplined people that you have to deal with as well. So you get what I'm saying? So it's really a number game. So here's the thing that I've been learning over the years when I'm dealing with people who is like publicly very, very, very loud, and also they actually want to do something big in their life, but every time when they bump into challenges, distractions, or whatnot, all of a sudden they become unmotivated. How many of you have heard statements as, oh, you know what, I really want to do this, but I have kids. You know what, I really want to make more money. I want to really, really learn this business inside out. But you know what, someone in my family passed away. You know what, I really, really, really want to learn this skill set here. However, I have another full-time job. Time is extremely limited for me, right? They want to, but when it comes down to it, they always have some kind of excuses, and they are actually unmotivated. Does that mean this individual is like, you know, has no hope? Not necessary. As a leader, your ability to communicate, to teaching these people that you're leading, in this case, unmotivated people that you're leading, and if you're able to teach them another way of thinking and they actually open up their mind, now from unmotivated, they can become semi-motivated. So that's the key, to get them to a level where they become semi-motivated, and hopefully one day from semi-motivated, they become motivated. From motivated, they become super highly motivated, right? So I want to share with you my recipe today. How do I communicate? How do I guide people who's coming up to me and giving me some kind of excuses why they are not motivated to do more? In this case, let's say they're in sales and I'm mentoring them, I'm teaching them. I want to give you the 4 A's. The letter A, I'm going to give you 4 A's. The first thing is acknowledge their feeling. Believe it or not, instead of like blow up at them and telling them that, hey, you are unmotivated, you should be motivated, you need to make more money, instead of getting all over them and making them feel even worse than how they feel at this moment, your job as a leader is actually acknowledge their feeling. Meaning, look, I understand where you're coming from. I understand being a father of 3, and you already got a full-time job, and you try to start this part-time sales opportunity with our company. It's not easy. I understand where you're coming from, and there are a lot of people in our organization here, in our office here. They also have a full-time job. They also have kids. So I understand exactly where you come from, and I feel you. You see what I'm doing? I'm acknowledging their feelings, which is very important, right? So that's the first A. And once I acknowledge their feeling, the second A comes in, is to address the potential issues / problems if they're not taking actions, all right? If they're not doing it, right? What is the potential issues, right? So I would go like this. Look, you started this part-time, you want to sell life insurance as a part-timer, and you have a full-time job. And remember the reason why, Larry, you joined our financial firm, the reason why you got an insurance license, the reason why you get a real estate license, the reason why you're doing this, doesn't matter. It's because you want to make an additional $5,000 a month. And if you don't squeeze the time to do it now, you and I both talked about it 6 months ago. Your current job is capped. All right, you're not going to get more money out of your current job, and this job is simply giving you comfortable salary, but it's not going to help you to grow your life and able to provide the best for your family. Remember, we talked about this. So now you address the potential problem and issue if this individual doesn't take action, right? Now the third A is advice on what is the next best possible solution, right? For an unmotivated person, in this case, this person say, I don't have time, right? I would say, listen, I know you got a job. How about this? Why don't we squeeze out 2 hours on a daily basis right after you get off your full-time job from 5 to 7, Monday through Friday. That's an additional 10 hours. You and I can work together. I know it's going to be very difficult, but you know what? I can be your accountability partner if you're accountable. If you're serious, I'm serious. Meet me halfway. Because you understand that if you just simply squeeze an additional 2 hours a day, 10 hours to 15 hours a week, we can do a lot together. And when you are able to squeeze those time, that's how you are able to potentially make an additional $5,000 to $10,000, and one day you can give up your full-time job and do this full-time, what we're doing together, right? So you understand, always give advice what the possible outcome is if that individual is willing to do a little bit more and become a little bit more disciplined and make few more phone calls and spending more few hours. Does it make sense for you? And then the last A is asking this individual who is unmotivated to do more and say, look, choice number one is you continue to be unmotivated, you continue to not squeeze sometimes, and understand the outcome is not going to be very good for you in the next 5, 6, 7, 8 months with your current status, with your job, with your career. Or option two is let's squeeze out some time, let's do a little bit more. I'm with you. Look, I understand where you're coming from, right? But if you can start to develop a little bit more discipline and invest another 2 hours a day, we can help you to do more and make more. At the end, guess what? Nobody can force anybody to do anything. That individual has to make that final choice if they want to do it or not. So that's the way I'm leading people, okay? This works for different scenarios as well. It doesn't have to be in sales. It could be you parenting your kid, and you have to acknowledge their feeling, address the potential issue. If they don't do their homework, if they don't go to soccer practice, what is the potential issue of that? And give them and advise them on the solution, okay? And then ask them to make the choices. Point blank. Ask them the extra choice. You want to do this or do this, and let them choose. So those are my 4 A's, guys. I've been in sales for so many years. I've been in the leadership development business for so many years, and I can tell you one thing: you can motivate people all day long, but I'm no longer wanting to motivate people. I'm looking for recipe. I'm looking for strategy, how to communicate with the people I'm working with, the people just working around me, the people I'm leading, and ultimately get them to think differently. Remember, it's not you wanting people to think certain way. Is you're teaching people how to think certain way, because everybody's adults, right? They're going to make their own decision. I'm not trying to teach you what to think. I'm trying to teach you how to process it on how to think, so you can think it through yourself and ultimately make the best choices for yourself. I hope today's message make a lot of sense. If you find today's message video has a lot of value to you, and you believe somebody need to be hearing today's message, don't be selfish. Hit the share button and make a comment below and let me know your thoughts of today's video. All right? Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. JW is in the house. Take care. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.